I think we need to be very cautious about anything that is anti-meritocratic, and anything that is that results in the suppression of free speech. So, those are two of the aspects of the woke mind virus that I think are very dangerous.
Elon Musk recently took on Whoopi Goldberg in a heated moment on live TV, and it has people talking. How did a simple exchange escalate into one of the most talked about incidents on TV? This surprising confrontation has sparked a media frenzy, leaving everyone wondering, what really went down between these two?
It was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, a few passing jokes are fine, but they twisted the knife bit.
Whoopi Goldberg has long been known for her unapologetic and often controversial opinions. Her unfiltered rhetoric has earned her both admiration and criticism, with many admiring her fearless approach to tackling complex issues. Whether addressing political figures or Hollywood elites, Whoopi never hesitated to speak her mind, often making bold statements that left people talking for days. But when she set her sights on Elon Musk, things took a turn. It all started when Whoopi called Musk out of touch with reality. She didn't mince words, labeling him as selfish and arrogant, claiming that his grand projects were more about feeding his own ego than making a positive impact on the world. On The View, she didn't hold back. "He's not in touch with regular people," Whoopi remarked. "He's living in this billionaire bubble, doing things for himself while claiming to save the world."
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference.
But it didn't stop there. Whoopi went on to suggest that Musk's ventures weren't revolutionary, but rather dangerous. "I think Musk believes he's the president. He's acting like his ideas are gospel and that he's the only one with the answers," she continued, clearly unimpressed with Musk's vision. Her critiques went deeper, implying that Musk's ventures were all about showing off rather than addressing real-world problems. While her comments were sharp, Whoopi was no stranger to controversy. But this time, her remarks would come back to haunt her, igniting a media storm that no one saw coming.
Oh, we're trying, yes, and it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right. So I have to support. Doesn't mean I'm particularly interested in what I won't be watching, but that's me.
As the legal consequences of Whoopi Goldberg's comments against Elon Musk began to unfold, it quickly became clear that the stakes were much higher than anyone anticipated. What started as an offhand remark during a talk show segment soon morphed into a full-blown legal battle. Musk, known for his litigious approach, wasted no time in hitting back. Goldberg's accusations of arrogance, egotism, and dangerous ventures didn't sit well with the tech mogul, and he was prepared to fight back. Within weeks, Whoopi found herself at the center of over 30 defamation lawsuits, all stemming from her on-air remarks. These lawsuits were not just from Musk himself, but from various affiliates, business partners, and even former employees who claimed her words had harmed their reputations and livelihoods. Legal experts were quick to point out that defamation cases like these were rare and complex, especially when the person being accused has such a large and public platform. The ramifications were swift and severe. Whoopi's comments were deemed reckless and harmful by legal teams, with the lawsuits claiming that her words had severely damaged Musk's reputation and professional relationships. Musk's legal team argued that her attacks were not just opinions, but defamatory statements intended to harm his business ventures, accusing her of spreading false information with malice. Meanwhile, as the media storm grew, Whoopi's show, The View, faced a barrage of criticism. With ratings plunging and advertisers pulling out, the show, once known for its bold stances, began to crumble under the weight of these ongoing legal battles. Whoopi's once untouchable position in the media world had never seemed more fragile. Elon Musk wasn't going to let Whoopi Goldberg's accusations slide. He could have easily responded with a tweet or snarky remark, but instead, Musk took a far more calculated approach. With his immense wealth and legal resources, he unleashed a full-scale legal assault against Goldberg. Musk wasn't just defending himself. He was sending a message to anyone who dared to challenge him in such a public and damaging way. Rather than just reacting in the media, Musk's legal team began systematically tearing apart Goldberg's defamation claims. They filed lawsuits, demanding not only damages, but also public apologies and retractions of her statements. Musk, with his reputation and empire at stake, wasn't playing around. "If people are going to make baseless claims about me, I'll make sure they answer for it," Musk said in a statement, making it clear that he was ready for battle. His legal team meticulously combed through every interview, every comment Whoopi made, arguing that her words were reckless and malicious. The goal was clear: to make an example of her and show that even high-profile talk show hosts weren't immune to the consequences of spreading falsehoods. Goldberg quickly realized that Musk wasn't the type of person to back down, and the intensity of the legal onslaught left her with few options but to brace for a long and costly fight. But wait, things are about to get even crazier. Musk wasn't the only one taking legal action. The Trump family, yes, you heard that right, also entered the fray. Whoopi had thrown some serious shade at the Trumps, accusing them of shady political maneuvers, conspiracy theories, and all sorts of wild stuff. And you know how the Trump family rolls. They don't just sit back when they're being accused. Donald Trump, with his reputation for playing hardball, wasn't going to let Whoopi get away with it. So, what did he do? He filed his own defamation lawsuit against her. And when the Trumps come after you, it's not just about reputation, it's about total destruction. They went after Goldberg like no one else could, throwing down the gauntlet in a battle for the ages. Whoopi thought she was untouchable, but now she was caught in a full-blown media war. Now here's where it gets really wild. Just when everyone thought the battle between Whoopi, Elon, and the Trumps couldn't get more heated, enter Carrie Underwood. Yes, Carrie. You probably know her as America's sweetheart, the country music star who's built a career on nothing but talent and a squeaky clean image. But Whoopi? Oh, she pulled her into the chaos too. Goldberg had accused Underwood of secretly controlling the entertainment industry behind the scenes, manipulating the media, and influencing award shows for her own gain. This wasn't just a casual jab. It was a full-blown accusation of shady behavior and industry manipulation. And guess what? Carrie wasn't having any of it. She didn't sit back and let Whoopi's wild conspiracy theories slide. Instead, Underwood launched her own legal counterattack, hitting Whoopi with a defamation lawsuit that demanded millions in damages. Underwood wasn't about to let anyone tarnish her career with unfounded accusations. As all this went down, the public was torn. Some fans sided with Whoopi, praising her for speaking out against powerful figures and challenging the status quo. They saw her as a fearless truth-teller, willing to call out those who often go unchecked. But then, there were the others, the ones who felt Whoopi had gone too far. They believed she was irresponsibly throwing accusations without evidence, and they weren't having it. One supporter of Whoopi tweeted, "Finally, someone with the guts to call out the billionaires who think they're above it all. Go, Whoopi." Meanwhile, a Musk fan fired back, "Whoopi is reckless, throwing around accusations with no proof. She's crossing the line." People were talking, and social media was on fire. Hashtags like #Justice for Carrie and #Musk versus Whoopi were trending. Fans were rallying around their favorite stars, Musk, Underwood, even the Trumps, while questioning whether Goldberg had overstepped her boundaries. It was clear that this wasn't just a fight between celebrities. It was a full-blown cultural clash. As the lawsuits piled up and her career began to unravel, Whoopi Goldberg found herself in a position she never thought she'd be in. She had spent decades building a brand based on bold opinions and fearless criticism. But now, The very platform she used to tear others down was being used to dismantle her. The lawsuits kept coming, and the network that had once backed her had to reconsider its allegiance. It became clear that Whoopi had miscalculated. Her words had gone from provocative to reckless, and now she was paying the price. The legal system doesn't play, and even Whoopi's star power couldn't shield her from the consequences of her actions. So, what's the takeaway? When you challenge powerful figures with deep pockets, be ready for the consequences. Whoopi Goldberg thought she could speak freely, but now she's facing the fallout. Elon Musk, the Trumps, and Carrie Underwood have made it clear. No one's untouchable. What do you think? Did Whoopi go too far? Or was she just speaking the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more celeb drama. See you next time.